Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. And after my Money Man video, a lot of people were asking me for chest and butterfly farm routes. The reason being is they want to farm the normal chests in order to get pose books to sell to the Money Man courier. So this is a way that you can both get pose books, you can get 3-star beans, which are really good, and you'll get quite a bit of them doing this. It is kind of monotonous. Chest farming is not the funnest content in the game, but you do get a lot of good stuff from it. One note that I do want to shout out, if you were watching the Money Man video, you can trade in also field boss chests sometimes, and sometimes even the accessories themselves, the question mark accessories. So make sure you check all of them before using them to see if they are tradable to the Money Man voucher. Now, I did take all of these maps from the main page on the Japanese Kuni forums, and I couldn't find any with butterflies on them as well. So I did take butterflies and I transferred them onto the maps, and we're going to go over what a basic route looks like. So let's go ahead and dig in. So a lot of people had questions about how often chests pop, how often they populate, and the answer is I don't really know. Sometimes they respawn instantly, sometimes they don't respawn instantly. I would say they're generously fast. Like if they're not spawning within 5 minutes, usually just move around, run around, go to a different area. I think particularly after this video comes out, there may be other people out there, particularly in channel limited areas, where you're going to run into other people harvesting chests as well. So you're probably going to run into some lack of chests in areas in the next couple of weeks, particularly after this video comes out. But essentially what I will do, and just using the first zone as an example, there's no butterflies in the first zone, by the way, for any of you that were wondering, is I will look at the chest map, which we will have a full PDF of this again in the description down below. And I'll go, okay, I'm just going to make a single route here. So I'm going to follow the field boss. I'm going to hit 3. I'm going to hit 4 and 5. I'm going to hit 6, 7. And then I might loop down here to hit 9 and 8. I'm not going to hit 10 because that's way out there, right? And then once I get here, I'm going to change channels, right? Because as soon as you change channels, the drops kind of refresh. And then I'm going to run back up the same route here, hitting and checking all of the chests as I go along. Now, as I am kind of progressing through the zones and changing the zones that we're in, I'm going to look at other ways of doing this, right? So let's say this zone over here on the right side, the second zone, let's say like you have a cluster like this right here, right? Where you have this beautiful, sexy cluster of 5 chests and 2 butterflies. I might just run around, check all the chests, check the butterflies, maybe run down here and check these ones as well. But I'll just check these and then change channel. Maybe it's too much to come down here and run these ones. So depending on the map that we're looking at, I will change my strategy of approach. Allegra Plateau is a really good one here to talk about. That's this map right here, I believe, where you have a whole bunch of these chests up here, right? So this is going to be the main area, but then you have like one chest down here, and you have one chest down here. You have a bunch of butterflies down in this area, right? There are tons of butterflies down here, but you only have 2 chests, and you would have to run all the way down here to get this, run all the way back. So my Allegra Plateau route, right, actually goes something like this, where I actually go up, down, and then I hit all of these, and then I run back, right? So I sometimes might come down here to get these butterflies in this chest. Usually it's not worth the run for me. And then I'll just switch channels, run back, and I'll just do this over and over again. This is the type of stuff where you are going to have to put on Netflix and, put on something else, do something else, run around, collect the chests, collect the butterflies. I personally would be a little wary as well on collecting butterflies on the lower tier areas, because the lower tier areas only guarantee 1-star and 2-star familiars. So it's not until you start getting to the higher tier areas that you are actually going to get the higher tier familiars. And As far as I know, you can only get 3-star tier familiars at max, but you are going to want to do that. You are going to want to collect the butterflies as you are running along in the higher tier areas. You may want to collect them in the lower tier areas for the 2 stars and potentially the 1 stars as well. It's kind of up in the air on what you want to do. But personally, I'm kind of in the mood where, sometimes I'll do butterflies and then I'll kind of wait until I'm going to a higher level area. I haven't seen the full breakdown. I haven't seen an entire familiar list yet of what familiars are by what zone, whether it's on the CN information or on the JP information. That's just information I haven't been able to find yet. But what we have confirmed and verified on the Onyx Cancer server, just through group chat, is that you can get 3-star familiars if you do go to the higher level zones and do butterfly farming there. So once I kind of get to those higher level zones and kind of figure out, what familiars are going to drop where, if it's like zone specific for familiars, because it definitely seems like it's treat specific a little bit as well. I'll definitely let all of you guys know. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if this type of content has helped you. I hope this helps you guys understand kind of how to form a chest farming route and to go through and grab butterflies as well. I wish you good luck on getting these pose books. I wish you good luck on getting a lot of 3-star beans, which is, one of arguably better than a pose book in my mind, because you could easily end up with 10 or 20 of these in like a 2-hour farm session, which 23-star beans doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're actually leveling the EXP of your familiars, it is quite a bit. So thank you so much, everybody, and please remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys next time.